That scar. It couldn't be.
Caraca, mas flashbacks de anime, né? Pra economizar mesmo. Página de mangá rolou ali. Ela tá viva. Atrás desse Chocobo. E eu tô achando que vai ser a Ambrose, né? Vamos lá, vamos ver. Bora ver qual é dessa missão do Chocobo aqui. E a gente volta lá pro esconderijo. Missão secundária com símbolo diferente. E os cenários estão ficando grandes. E a gente precisa de um Chocobo.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Almalva. Pode ser uma poção. Tranquilo, tranquilo, sem treta, pode continuar. De boa, continua. Uma pena branca. Tô deixando a gente sonhar.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds, looks like they went that way.
Ok.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Da missão só pra missão ali, então.
They're in trouble.
Oh, fuck.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Protejam o pássaro. Tem muito poder pra me lidar. Eu não entendi isso. Eles falam que quando você chega na metade da estamina dele, ele fica meio atordoado e você pode usar o poder do agarrão pra fazer não sei o que tira um monte de boa de vida. Não tira quase nada, velho. Eu estou sentindo um pouquinho de falta de combos mais elaborados. Eu sei que dá pra fazer uns combos legais, mas não sei, tipo, o combo em si do Clive, o combo básico, é sempre a mesma coisa.
You're safe now.
Ah, reboladinho.
White heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Caraca, mais flashbacks de anime, né? Pra economizar mesmo. Página de mangá rola ali. Ela tá viva.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! He isn't over! I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Pô, agora eu também me sinto mal, porque ela encontrou um bando e deixou ela viver aí, mano. Vida que segue.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Conseguimos nossa montaria. O Brasa tá de volta. Um tapa-olho.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Ah, ela vai levar um bando, né? Tá certo, a Jill vai te pegar um, mas o outro.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Missão concluída. Uma surpresa de plumas alva. Agora eu fiquei na dúvida. Quanto tempo o Chocobo vive? Chocobo desbloqueado. Montaria. Após 18 longos anos, Clive finalmente encontrou sua fiel montaria. Segure R3 quando estiver em campo para invocar Ambrósia e X para montar nela.
Ready, go?
A musiquinha do Chocobo! Caraca. Mas tinha três no bando dela. Ah, o cachorro pode ficar em cima, é só ele não unhar o Chocobo. Ah, o teu Chocobo. Era isso que a gente queria, família. Acelerar. Desacelerar. Tem freio o Chocobo. Posso pular? Posso. Nossa, agora dá até... O que é aquilo? Ah, tá. Ah, não toca a música do Chocobo? Que destreza. Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui no start. Eu tenho uma teoria. Não vai rolar. Que é o seguinte. No jogo ele fala sobre o sistema de pets bem no comecinho. E ele fala, pelo menos ele tá escrito no plural. E a minha teoria era a seguinte, que na real o Doguito... Cadê? Deixa eu ver, acho que é aqui, ó. Não, atributos... Aqui, membros da party. Que é o Turgal. A minha teoria é que você poderia, talvez, não só ter o Turgal como pet, mas talvez a própria Ambrose. E aqui você ia alterar por conta do sistema que você tem de ataques ali do Turgal ali, ó, embaixo ali na esquerda. Ataque animal, cura e afim, sabe? Mas pode ser que ainda role isso, mas vamos ver, né? Bora voltar pra base. E aí, Bruno, que você tinha falado bom dia, eu tinha perguntado pra você se você já tá de casa de novo. Como você tá?
Where's Gav?
Beleza. Cadê? Vamos já descer aqui. Para já terminar aquela side quest do bicho. Pro barco parar de ficar zona. É que aqui então eles não deixam os chocobos, né? Não tem como deixar os chocobos aqui. Também seria uma estupidez, né? Eles têm que deixar tipo no acampamento.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Yep.
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I
Argo.
didn't know.
Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Missão concluída. Insígnia de força.
Yeah, Sid. How is it I never see you on the ferry? Ah, forget I asked.
Gav should be back by now.
Bora falar com o Gav.
I hear there's trouble.
Fala, Gav. Pega. Eu tô feliz, a gente já continua no Chocobo.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Nossa.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome.
Ok.
Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia.
Dhalmekia?
Drake's Spine in Waloed.
Waloed.
And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Ok, a gente tem nosso alvo. Bancada de Otas já está aberta. Nice. Novos recursos. Os seguintes recursos dos esconderijos estão disponíveis agora. Relatório de aliados, sussurro do benfeitor, quadro de caçadas. Todos estão localizados perto do Otto no refeitório. Ok.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Então, tem uma... Tudo piscando com coisa nova, mano. Nossas condições. Não, opa, essa daqui. Forma a parede do pesar. A musiquinha feliz, né?
But none of the curse breakers have returned.
Everyone used to live in the sky. Where did they get their fish?
How good it is to see you, Clive. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Acho tão bonitinho a animação.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed?
Yep. Bora lá. Vamos um pouquinho o level aqui das coisas. Bora lá pegar sai. Outro
It's alright to touch him.
I don't know. You go first.
Ah, pensei que ele encostar, pô, velho. Por enquanto a gente não vai melhorar muita coisa. Bora lá pegar. Pra quem dá? Pegar logo essa side. Que aí quando a gente estiver fora a gente já faz a side quest e a missão principal.
Now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died. And now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Bora lá.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Frutos do trabalho. Nice. Excesso de maçã. Vou aqui, ó. Marcador. Tem mais alguma side aqui. Tem uma aqui. Frutos do trabalho. Jurava que assim em outro lugar, mas tudo bem.
Did you come through the forge today?
Vou chamar meu chocobo aqui pra dar mais rápido.
And you say Sid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for this.
A gente já pega a side quest e pega as caçadas aqui no mural. Vou falar com o Cuco. O Moogle. Clive, achei que você Cubo. Te procurei por toda parte.
What's the matter, Nectar?
Nectar. Isso que houve, Cubo.
The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Beleza. Pergunta sobre as aventuras de Nectar. Eu já te contei quando eu visitei a Grande Continente Cup. A Grande Continente Cup?
I don't think so.
Acho que não. Claro que não, porque eu nunca fui lá. Palhaço. Olha só essas asas, elas parecem capazes de carregar um mugo por léguas e léguas no mar aberto. Eu sou o Nectar, o audaz, não o Nectar, o doido. Caraca, mano. Que mugo, cuzão. Exatamente o que está diante dos seus olhos. Os rompe-maldição anotar detalhes de qualquer monstro perigoso que eles ouvem relatos e mesmo encontram por aí. E fixe o anúncio aqui, Coco, para que as pessoas valentes queiram fazer bem para o mundo e possam ajudar a matar esses monstros pavorosos. E é aí que você entra, Coco. Quanto a mim, tem o trabalho mais importante de todos: pintar um X vermelho enorme sobre cada monstro que você caçar, para que todos possam dormir sossegados sabendo que o mundo está mais seguro. Pergunta sobre as caçadas. Mas os rompe-maldição não saem fixando qualquer boato nesse quadro. Não, eles esforçam muito para verificar cada detalhezinho. Então não deixe que o trabalho deles seja em vão. Não me decepcione. Digo, não decepcione eles. Ok, vamos ver o quadro de caçada. Quadro de caçada. Os relatos de monstros aterrorizando o campo são divulgados no quadro de caçada, na esperança que algum herói valente, como Clive, se prontifique a caçar e matar essas ameaças notórias. Beleza. O que a gente tem aqui pra caçar? A gente já caçou aqui um membro dos machados sangrentos no repouso do mar. Tá? Beleza, vamos. Ele falou e eu peguei sem querer a missão. Perto. Era o Anjo da Morte. Um comerciante que vinha de Carnorvant se deparou com uma tropa de rompe-maldição que viajava na direção contrária e avisou com olhos esbugalhados sobre uma arpia perversa na estrada da frente. Apesar de os rompe-maldição não terem visto nada anormal durante a jornada, o som das gargalhadas vindo das árvores mostrou que eles deveriam apertar o passo. Ok. Oba! Pô, é nóis. Ah, tá. Eu vou no local mesmo. Eu não preciso pegar. Eu venho aqui só pra depois. Tá, onde que é? Rompe-maldição, ok. Belfengor. Relatos foram recebidos de um Ives maluco, difícil alguns nomes. Ives selvagem do tamanho surpreendente se estabelecendo na colina próxima ao Lago Leste. Apesar do esforço para não se despertar a ira da fera, uma questão de tempo até que ela precise se alimentar. Solicito que voluntários corajosos sigam para a fronteira do norte, para que possamos eliminar o monstro antes que ele dê um fim nos vilarejos próximos. Ok. Recompensa. Beleza. Tem mais algumas coisas aqui que eles falaram, né? Vamos ver o que tem nove. Legal, isso daqui são aquelas sidequestzinhas para ajudar as portadoras, né? Bom saber que você tá vivo. Tanta coisa aconteceu desde aquela noite, parece que já faz uma vida inteira. Mas nunca vamos esquecer daqueles que não escaparam. Kennedy, Marcelli, eles ainda Eles ainda estão com a gente em nossos corações. Sid, quando soube que ele se foi, eu achei que tinha acabado pra gente. Ele também está com a gente. Com a gente dentro de você. Você assumiu o nome dele e trouxe esperança. Você assumiu o nome dele e trouxe esperança onde não havia mais. Bom, talvez o que eu quero dizer é que se não se acanhe, viu? Um esconderijo não é nada sem o seu Cid. Oh, meu Deus, que fofinho. Sobre Gaut.
Oh, same old.
Mesmo de sempre. Otto me faz ler os relatórios que chegam aos nossos aliados para separar problemas que precisam ser resolvidos, já que pode ficar. Peraí. Problemas podem ser resolvidos já do que pode ficar para depois. Okay. As coisas ainda estavam engatinhando lá na antiga base, então eu até podia dar conta sozinho, mas com o mundo do jeito que está, preciso de ajuda da Di para conferir tudo. Falo só de conferência para resolver qualquer um desses problemas, outra dor de cabeça. Os rompe-maldições cuidam do que é urgente, mas ainda temos que esperar voluntários para lidar com o resto. Se você alguma hora estiver com uma folga, sabe onde me achar. Vi o relatório de aliado. Ok, missões disponíveis.
Always something in there.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper?
Sussurro do
Does
benfeitor.
that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Tá, vamos ver. Pergunte sobre os últimos 5 anos.
Words are immortal.
As palavras são imortais, elas têm uma nova vida em cada um. Se as palavras forem suas, você terá também. Sabe quem disse isso? Foi o Jara, em nossa última aula antes do Titã aparecer. Ficou gravado em mim desde que ele se foi, como uma inspiração para me tornar o que sou hoje. Imagino que todos nós sobreviventes temos uma história assim, de alguém que ainda está com a gente, mesmo sem estar mais aqui. Pergunto sobre... Ok.
Business is busy.
A correria está puxada, além das minhas tarefas de sempre aqui no sussurro, o Otto me atolou de inúmeras tarefas entre transcrever e guardar relatórios de estolas e escrever cartas oportunas. Não que eu esteja reclamando, viu? Eu gosto de escrever isso e desde que aprendi as letras com o Jara no velho esconderijo. Só não vou dizer que foi a melhor aluna dele. Essa honra é do... Ok.
Still.
Mas gosto de imaginar que o Jara teria orgulho de mim, se estivesse conosco hoje. Sussurro do benfeitor.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Tá. Concluir missões secundárias aumenta o renome de Clive, inspirando benfeitores anônimos dos continentes gêmeos a fazerem doações de dinheiro ou itens para a causa dele. Fale com Desiré, né? Desiré, acho que é isso. No sussurro do benfeitor e no refeitório do esconderijo para ver o nível de renome atual e aceitar doações disponíveis. Ok. Assunto da casa de chá. Seu bando... Peraí. Assunto da casa de chá. Seu bando de fora da lei e suas façanhas vistosas ou ousadas são o principal assunto entre as mulheres da corte. Reunimos alguns itens de valor para que vocês possam dar continuidade ao seu cavalheirismo. Matrona solitária. Ok. Ah, e aqui eu escolho o que eu quero. Nice, maneiro o sistema.
All yours.
Aí ali o meu renome tem 55 de... Eu tenho um rank de 55 de renome, então posso pegar o de 15 e 45. Deixa eu ver. Respeito. Nossa ordem foi construída sobre orgulho, mas isso não significa que sejamos orgulhosos demais para agradecermos quando necessário. Podíamos ter decepcionado Marta uma vez, mas agora nunca mais. Os machados sangrentos. Ah, os... Porra!
Here you are.
85 de renome. Ok.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Beleza.
Without a ship to carry you there, Drake's breath might
Vamos ignorar um pouquinho. Ah, não vou conseguir. Os itens.
And how may I assist you today? How may I help you today? The state of the realm is
Só passa o
ever-changing,
meu símbolozinho amarelo. Bora lá?
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Prontinho. Ó, uma maçãzinha aí, meu.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Okay.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Vamos por baixo aqui.
That broom's as ragged as ghosts.
No segundo achei que não tinha caminho por aqui. Tudo bem. Entrada proibida, esteja avisado. Entrada proibida, esteja avisado. Ok.
What do you need?
Ok, não tem nada.
Back to work then.
Será que daqui é o quarto dele? Pode ser, né? Vai se dá pra ver alguma coisa que lembrei. Tudo entregue.
The curse breakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
E aí, B?
I
De boas,
didn't
pensei
do
que você tinha ido
anything
dormir.
really,
E aí,
but
bom dia.
thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martell. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Missão concluída. Maçãs de Marcelle. Deixa eu ler. Um cesto de maçãs meio mirradas e um tanto doces, cultivadas em solo tomado pela praga, graças à dedicação e à perseverança de uma mulher, Marcelle, que ela descanse em paz. Mas nós vamos cultivar algo que vale a pena comer um dia. Então você será o primeiro a colher. A palavra de Marcelle. Eu gostava dela. Vambora. Vai, focar.
Just look at her. Isn't Martell in fine fettle? And what about young Boppy here? He's got some work to do if he wants to catch up with his brother Kenneth.
Eu ainda espero que aqui eles façam aquilo que eu disse, sabe? Eu amo o cenário que vai se modificando com o tempo. Mesmo se for dependente ali de umas missões secundárias. Você faz uma missão ou duas ajudando a galera e planta mais árvores, ou fica mais verde. Eu amo isso. Pera aí, pra onde ir agora? Ih, agora é um mapa. Tem alguma side quest aqui que a gente perdeu? Ups. Onde é que ela... Oh, meu Deus. Sou burro, gente. Eu tô segurando o gatilho. Bora lá, então. Penhasco do Canto do Falcão. Dessas montanhas verdes é possível ver parte do castelo de Rosalich e tudo que há pelo caminho. Bora atrás do titio, que irá nos mostrar ali o caminho.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bora lá então. Linhagens.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Cadê? Aí, ó, Bia. Eu não sei se você tava aí na hora, mas olha o que a gente tem.
Come on.
O triste é que eles não colocaram a musiquinha do Chocobo. Tem ali o comecinho, mas é só
Fly,
isso.
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia voltou pra gente. Falar que nem a voz do menino mesmo. Mati, Ambrosia. Abelha assassina lá do 24. Posso passar isso?
All right.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first.
Welcome, stranger. Aqui. Acabei esquecendo.
Much obliged.
Vendi elixir agora.
There you are.
20.000? Vai, vou usar só em última.
You won't be disappointed.
Estou pobre.
Much obliged.
Meu Deus.
I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Algum bicho aqui pra gente começar a fugir de dinheiro. Eu estou pobre agora.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
We're going hunting for outlaws.
Olha com alguns
How do you like that, boy?
Deixa eu envirar.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
Três rolos de seda de aço. Okay?
Two more left to join the garrison this very morn.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed their gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
Okay, né?
You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Fala com pessoas na região.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we should be on our way.
Vai ter ponto.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Ok.
Ready, go?
Ok. Só seguir.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Go, Torvald!
Vou ver que eu me acostumei com o poder da Fênix, que tá no bolinha, que é esse dash. E aí eu troco pro de trovão. Você entra nesse modo, tá ligado?
Faster!
Time to fight.
Eu acho que tô achando que é melhor ir andando, porque eu acho que vai ter esses bichos por toda parte. Vou pegar aqui e a gente pega direito. Aê!
More of my mother's men. Come on. Faster.
Bora correr. Pega. Olha, nem vou chamar o Chocobo. Ok, dei tudo.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Ooh, then pull that one.
Stay down!
Cara,
Stay down! It's over!
espólios.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Bora lá. Pô, mas bugou ali, bonito, hein? Que lag, eu pensei que ia sair algum bicho do arbusto.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Bora. Dark Souls Fantasy.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Vai lá continuar?
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
A mãe do Clive parece gente fina.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morning.
I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush, no. You didn't hear nothing.
Em comemoração pelo... não sei, 200º... pelo 250 anos, da fundação do Grão-Ducado de Rosária.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
We won't survive another night.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed! Begone!
Ok.
Oh, where am I to go?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
But I'm hungry.
É um bagulho que eu acho estranho nesse jogo. Que eles não conseguem fazer uma coisa de escala, sabe? Parece que eu tô jogando Skyrim. Tipo assim, aqui era pra ser aqueles acampamentos de refugiados, né? Que tá tentando entrar, né? E tipo... Peraí, barraquinha.
You find no succor to the south travelers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit
Cadê a nova
to
geração,
banish
mano?
us from our own land.
Queria quase... Pô, queria NPC pra caramba aqui.
This is no time to ride.
Ready to go?
O fio da sede.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Oh, meu Deus. Vou tirar de bot pra... Nossa. Fui banido? Por que ainda tá aparecendo? Não, quero restringir. Quero banir. Não, tá banido. Foi mal, gente. Aparecendo muito daqueles bots pra vender seguidores. E eu tenho que parar aqui pra banir manualmente. Não dá pra entrar aqui nas cidadezinhas.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Aí, bastante NPC, que eu tenho reclamado.
Have mercy.
Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, they're enough for everything.
Fuck off. And you chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand. Just try it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Distrito de Lázaro. Okay.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Ok. Chegamos, né?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Calmo.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Sempre esqueço qual magia eu tô usando.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that.
Valeu, Ravel. Tô lindo.
And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Wait!
We can speak inside.
Eu ia perguntar exatamente isso, Ravel. Ravel tá no chat aqui daqui, que ia perguntar exatamente isso. Se você já zerou o jogo, ou se você tá muito mais à frente. Se você zerou, eu queria saber quantas horas são
And
são
those who
de game.
wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Ok. Peraí, deixa eu ver o que eles vão
I
falar.
imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good
E
quartermaster.
ainda tô pegando fogo. Eu buguei. Tô pegando fogo. Eu buguei. Eu tô com buff. Acho que eu buguei. Ah, bem, deixa eu ler aqui o que o Ravel falou. Ainda tô bem mais pra frente. Eu tô com 35 a 40 horas de jogo. Falta bastante até pra zerar. Porém, eu tô fazendo todas as secundárias. Ah, o buff da poção de dano. Eu não tomei a poção. Eu tomei a poção de dano sem querer. Ah, então já acaba. Deixa eu ver. Porém, tô fazendo todas as secundárias. Eu tô fazendo a mesma coisa, né? Que teve um dia que eu fiz eu joguei 9 horas seguidas. Aí eu peguei ali uns 2 dias pra dar uma descansada e apanhando esse triste, por aí vai. Eu ia perguntar pra você, Ravel, se você viu o vídeo que eu postei. Eu fiz uma edição diferente no começo. Queria ver sua opinião. Depois você me diz o que você achou. Tá daquele jeito igual o outro, né? Não tá super editado, mas é a ideia de fazer mais ou menos aquilo daquela forma daqui pra frente. Ainda não vi, verei mais de noite. Beleza. Vai me dar um feedback, por favor.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Caraca, mano, não tem... vou comprar... Bem, vou comprar...
As you wish, my lord. Of course, my lord.
Rosa do deserto.
Will that be all? Of course, my lord.
Comprar... Rosa do deserto.
As you wish, my lord.
Comprei, vou começar a gastar dinheiro com isso, com itens de fabricação. Então, bora lá. Continuar aqui a parte da história junto com o Clive.